Welcome to your channel Inexpensive Recipes. Sure, here's a detailed first-person description of how I make my signature jerky egg recipe. I'll walk you through every step, from gathering the ingredients to savoring the final dish. This recipe is a combination of two favorite flavors, the rich, savory notes of beef jerky and the simple, comforting satisfaction of eggs. It's a dish that can be whipped up quickly but still feels like an indulgent treat, with a great mix of textures and flavors. The perfect jerky egg recipe, a personal take. When it comes to meals that hit the sweet spot between convenience and flavor, I always turn to my jerky egg recipe. It's a dish that's fast, packs a punch of protein, and is layered with the savory, salty satisfaction that only jerky can provide. I've experimented a lot with it over the years, adjusting ratios, playing with different jerky flavors, and tweaking the way the eggs are cooked. Now, I feel like I've perfected the process, and I'd love to walk you through how I make it, step by step, the way I enjoy it most. Ingredients. Before we get started, I make sure I've got everything laid out on the counter. The beauty of this dish is in its simplicity, but every ingredient needs to be just right for the best outcome. Here's what I gather. For large eggs, fresh and organic, if possible. There's just something about high-quality eggs that elevates any dish. The yolks are richer, the whites are firmer, and the flavor is more pronounced. A handful of beef jerky, I use about 60 grams, but I'm not overly precise. It depends on how intense I want that jerky flavor to be. My favorite is a classic smoky beef jerky, but I've played around with peppered and spicy varieties, too. Each brings its own spin to the dish. If you're a fan of turkey jerky, that can work too, though it tends to be a bit drier. 2 tablespoons of butter. Salted butter adds richness and helps everything cook evenly. I prefer butter to oil for this dish because